Good morning, scrappers, scrapettes, planet lovers, recyclers, and anybody else I missed. Scrappy D back with another video. So today I have a pile of Polycom equipment. I haven't figured out how to take this apart yet. I saw somebody take one on YouTube and just smash the crap out of it with a hammer. It's video conference. They make video conferencing equipment, and maybe a call center. So there's an in and out for the phone here, in and out for a phone here, a USB port over here. So this is some type of communication tool. I was hoping I could get it to work in my studio. I thought it'd be really cool for two of the kids to record themselves as microphones, and a third kid observe and add and do the editing. I thought we might be able to use them in our sound lab, but they run on Windows Vista 7. So yeah, we're not going to be able to do that. I did try though. It must have been quite the product back in their day. So what I'm scrapping out first today is the desk modules, your Wi-Fi cards, your modem, your router, your partridge in a pear tree. You gotta get the sticky stuff off at the bottom. Now, I've done 3 tries on this video today, and 3 times it's been interrupted. That's okay. Practice makes perfect, huh? So you take that off. 4 screws. I tend to try to do the whole lot of stuff at once. If I have like a dozen of these, which I probably do, I'm not going to do them all on camera, but I'm going to knock the dozen off all at once. So I can weigh the boards, put them in a box, and put them aside. I just don't want to have to sort stuff, and it's easier because if I can get at least a pound or 2, it's something I can put into my next box to sell. Super easy to scrap out. A little bit of copper there I could possibly take. I got my hair cut yesterday, so I hope I look nice for you guys today. I've been hiding myself because my hair was just completely out of control. But I got a nice spring haircut, why not? So, let's take a look at this. There is visible gold, a little bit of copper. I probably will leave that only because there's not a lot on the board. This is soldered on. I'm not going to be able to get it off without a fight. I'm not going to bother with it. There's visible gold here. And the back of the board is also pretty well populated. It's not wall-to-wall chips. It's got some flat packs. It's got some MLCCs. It doesn't really have, this is kind of garbage. I know underneath here will be a small square of aluminum and probably another chip inside. This is a heat shield, but it weighs nothing, so, but what it does do is take up real estate on the board. I think peripheral boards are probably the most difficult thing to actually grade. A peripheral board, simply put, is anything that doesn't come out of anything that's not a motherboard. You can get peripheral boards from telecom equipment, like today. You can get peripheral boards from modems. You can get peripheral boards from other sections of the computer that are not the motherboard. You can get them from electronics, from TVs, radios, stereos. Peripheral boards basically just are anything that's not a motherboard. They're on the periphery. So I am going to leave that piece of copper. There's also a nice chunk of brass right here. This is probably borderline telecom low, possibly peripheral high. So what I'll do is I will take the stack when I'm done, and I will go review the videos from Board Sort and see if I'm better off selling it to them as a low-grade telecom or high-grade peripheral. Again, I'm going to look at it. I have not. These are just like those Macaris and those Aeronets, though, and I've always been able to sell them as those as telecom low. So if I was to base this on previous experience and previous things that I sold, I think I'm going to go telecom low, and I don't think I'm going to have a problem doing it. I think it's a fair, honest sale, and I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to sell these as telecom low. These are gold filled. If they weren't, I wouldn't. I'd sell them as something else. So yeah, for me, this is going to be telecom low. It warrants it. It's full enough of chips. Certainly not telecom high though, because of this. All right, let's do one more and hope the phone doesn't have somebody call me, because I'm down to just 2 of these. I am going to do a couple of those Cisco Aeronets as well. I know I did 1 or 2 before. The reason I want to add another one, if I can, is to show you why I would grade these as a low-grade telecom. I am not the be-all and end-all on board grading, guys. I'm pretty good at it, and you know, I've studied all the other scrappers too. So, when in doubt, ask your buyer. That's who's buying it from you. They're going to dictate what they're going to buy it as. Take a picture and send it to them. It takes no time at all. That's another good reason for having a good bunch of stuff and having a lot of the same. And, you know, you're going to make mistakes. I'm going to make mistakes. But it's a learning curve from the day you start to the day you finish. These boards change constantly. And how they're going to get graded is going to change constantly. They're going to get either better or worse. I haven't decided. I mean, the vintage boards, those 1990s boards and early 2000, man, we'll never see those again. Those were amazing. You know, who knows what the new boards are going to be? Maybe they'll be plastic crap. Who knows? Okay. I do have a nice load ready to go to the yard tomorrow. I just want to get the garbage out of the house. Okay, a little close up for you. Okay, so these are from Polycom, telecom equipment, and those are ready to go. There's one more. And may as well do the last one with you, right? Why not? So cold, I didn't even get out to church this morning. Oof, so cold. So again, a lot of times the screws are under these little sticky feet. Remember, always push things away from you so you don't stab yourself. Imagine that if you're doing this way to slip, you're going to get hurt. So always away. I know there's one more here I got to get. I might do that last batch of Cisco Aeronets that I have over there. Yes, I know we did a video of those already. You know, as I've gotten less nervous in front of the camera, I think the videos are getting better, so maybe I'll do those. I'm trying to do anything I can sell tomorrow and get out of the house. I got a big board ready, a big box ready for board sort. A big box ready for board sort. A big board ready for box sort. But I'll put that on a separate video in case you've already seen the other one and you don't want to watch it again. Or you could just skip to the end. That's a nice thing about not working for anybody, you know, you can do whatever you want. Again, I knew they were all the same, so I'm going telecom low grade on these. I kind of vaguely remember asking board sort what they would buy them as, and I think that's what I shipped the last batch as. And I'm actually going to grab one of these. One of these Cisco's, just for comparison. This is the same type of a product. What I think is these things sit on an individual's desk and then are transmitted into like a mainframe or a workstation or something along that line. I have seen these in some of the public schools that I've worked at, that I've taken things out of. Now if I can get this apart without a big headache, we'll take a quick look at the inside. Just for comparison. Why not? I'm here to teach. That's what I do. I spent 40 years of my life in public education. I enjoy teaching. I enjoy showing people new things. I'm a music teacher by profession. And that's part of me starting. I want to get the Zoom room done because I do want to. I have some specialty things I want to do. And it'd be like ukulele for seniors or music programs for kids and parents that they could do at home. But I won't get that done till over the summer. Need a Torx. Sometimes you need a security bit to get some of these apart. I have a set of those as well. Stowaway. And again, this is just to show you why I graded those as I have. So this is the Aeronet, the Cisco product, and it's had 2 boards in it, and I sold these as telecom low grade without any problem. So I don't really think I'm going to have a problem with this. You really can't get this off. I could try, but it's soldered to the board. So excuse me, I'm sorry. Gold flashing. Not too much gold here. Some here. There's some good gold pins here. So yeah, for me, telecom low, just because I know already there's nothing under here. I think there's 1 chip here and 1 chip here, but so really low grade telecom. If it didn't have the aluminum on it, we'd be talking another ballgame. These are nice. These are nice and easy to scrap out too. And this will probably go the same. I know there's a little bit of gold there, but I would never call that a gold finger card. That would be insulting. So that'll go in with my telecom lows. And again, I know that because that's what I've sold them as, just, you know, in the past. Got a couple of nice pieces of cast aluminum here. That's the other reason I want to get the rest of these scrapped out today. I have a lot of aluminum heat sinks ready to go off to the scrapyard. I went to the scrapyard yesterday just to, I had 2 huge electrical boxes in the car, which is really not good for the car. And I just, I had to have them, you know, help me get them out of the car. I got $10 for these honking huge battery backup boxes, but you know, you gotta you know what you can do and what you can't. I'm certainly not going to try to lift 100-pound boxes off of the back of my truck. I had some delusion of actually just taking them apart, but too cold and not good for the truck. I surrender. Truck is now full to go to cable management in Meriden, Connecticut. Now come on now, make a liar out of me on camera how easy these are to take apart. They are, I just gotta get the screwdriver in the right place. So these are the Cisco Aeronets. This is holy crap. This is dated 2017. So it's only 7 years old. Wow. And they got rid of them that quick. Jeez Louise. These are brass and they're easy enough to take off. You just pop them off. I'll get the wires off. Clean that up a little bit. And that's probably 4 pounds of cast aluminum. And again, the boards. Like I said, I really don't see any problem with throwing those all into the same kind of boards. Okay, well, I think, my friends, that will be it for this video. Maybe I'll do one more of these Ciscos for you, just to make it 20 minutes instead of 15. I do like to keep my videos somewhere around 20 to 25 minutes. I'm not big on marathon videos. Those are all torques. I didn't need a skip a bit, yeah, right? Make sure I cut everything out. Boy, I'd love to get these done. I'd like to sell the cast aluminum to the yard tomorrow. And, you know, maybe between these and the Polycoms I'll have enough to fill a box. Telecom low. I know these just pull out. Maybe telecom high if I didn't have all this garbage on it, but I know there's nothing under here, there's nothing under here, and there's nothing under here. There's a chip there, there's a chip there, there's a chip there. Why do I know? Because we took how many apart together? Alright, use your past experience. Get this stuff off, don't leave that crap on there for your buyer, that's not nice. Boy, Cisco really does make pretty boards, don't they? That's how it's supposed to come off, not like fighting like it with the other one. Alright, again, this is aluminum, that won't matter. Brass, 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 brass. Cast aluminum, and yeah. All right, so I'm going to clean up. I'm going to get myself a cup of coffee, and I'm going to go rummage through the piles and see if I can find anything else cool to scrap with you today. Just by way of mention, these are the Polycom phones. These are brand new. This model is the 250. Their current model is the 450. Nobody wants them. I might actually wind up scrapping these. And they look like that. These are those multi-line office phones. Brand new in the box. What a shame. I can't even get 10 bucks for them. But I do have some to scrap outside. Never tried scrapping a telephone. E-Waste Mike did very well. He had a Gaylord box full of telephones, office telephones. Might go back and look at his video and see if they're worth scrapping. Alright, my friends, thank you for joining me. Thank you for liking and subscribing. It's very important to me. Like I said, I do want to do more. I know that computer scrapping is somewhat of a limited market. I certainly have been enjoying your comments. Thank you. I'm sorry I deserted you for a couple of days. I was up to my tush in battery backups. And batteries are one thing I don't like to keep around the house. So I've been trying to strip those and get rid of them. I want to get rid of those batteries Monday. And so Monday is going to be payday for us around here. I'll be shipping 2 boxes to board sort. I'll be going to cable management with my wires, my hard drives without boards, my power supplies without wires, my low-grade power boards, and if I can get a box of mid-grade boards, I might take those too. Not the board sort doesn't pay fairly for it. They do, but they pay like 40 cents a pound. It costs me $1 a pound to ship it. That's not really smart. So that stuff I have to get rid of locally. I don't really have an e-waste yard anymore. But, que sera, sera, right? Mwah. Stay wonderful. God bless you. Thanks for visiting my kitchen table. Bye.